Alright, konnichiwa. Hello, one and all. Kansas Otaku is here with you today for what will be the final session for now in Mad Games Tycoon on the Nintendo Switch. Hope you're all doing well today. Basically, got to the point in the game where nothing new pops up, like no new features have been introduced, no new components for making consoles or engines. No new consoles have come out. It's basically down to PC, Mac, the equivalent of the PlayStation 5, stuff like that. So nothing new's coming out. And after I can't remember how long it was now, like maybe 4 or 5 years of just training people. Finally have enough people trained enough to start making games again. Brand new building, 2 departments now, one that's going to be working on mostly MMO stuff to bring in money for us, and then the regular part that's sticking with what we know best, which is Burger Girl, Burger World, Croc, and Burger Boy remasters. So I don't know how much I'll be doing today or how long I'll be on, but yeah, basically after today, just gonna be more or less done. The next time I'll be on, which would be this weekend, gonna be playing a different game. Gonna go back to the PlayStation 5. Not doing my summer project game yet, but something came available, or it was on sale, and I decided to buy it because it was one that looked like it'd be really weird and interesting to play. I have seen a little bit of gameplay for it. What it's about is the main reason why I wanted to try it out, just because it's so outlandish. But I don't want to say anything. I just want it to be released, or I'll start streaming it on Saturday and then see what people think. But yeah, at some point we'll probably come back to this game to try a different challenge, like, you know, being the company that either makes the consoles and ships out the games, or makes the game engines that they release to other companies. Some of those kind of sound like they might be a little more complicated, so I'll have to kind of look into it. Might have to be like several bits of trial and error, like, you know, starting off a new game, trying it out, finding out what works and doesn't work, and then just basically scrapping it and starting afresh and going from there. But yeah, we'll go ahead and load up. I think I got everything set up to where it's supposed to start. I'll have to pause and take a look at everything real quick. Like the world of the MMO stuff, I'm not sure why that keeps popping up, because as far as I know, World of Berg 2 was an MMO and it got taken off the market. So I don't know why all this is still up there like that. Because I thought it was a mechanic in the game that after so much time, if it wasn't doing enough, the game automatically takes it off the market for you, so you don't have to worry about anything. So yeah, got a nice big area. Not as big as I could have got, but you know, for what I'm doing on a console, this is about as much as I can handle. And it's manageable. Planet Berg. Well, let's see. What am I doing now? I think I'm actually working on, an MMO add-on for Planet Berg 2. I got all these people in here. They're being, educated. Basically getting. I think as far as these people in here go, it's more or less getting everyone to 100 and then plopping them in other departments to fill it out. Like, graphics and audio might not worry too much about because they only focus on those things alone. But it's like in development, I want every single person in there to be 100 because they need everything the way it is. And then kind of the same like down in here, they just need game design and programming to be 100, and they'll be fine. I know some developments I think I've got down to what I want, so I don't want to mess around with anything else, but basically just keep educating these people in here, and then once they've maxed out, I will take a look at what's around and move people around accordingly. Burger Roll 9 is almost 3/4 of the way done. Should be able to get that out by the end of this year. The MMO add-on, I'm not sure. Basically, I'm just looking for this and Planet Berg, and I could just keep pumping out MMO add-ons just to see if that helps bring in more money. It's not a big deal right now. I got 245 million in the bank, not withdrawn from the bank. But yeah, still just wanting to make sure I don't go bankrupt. But at this point, I think it's more or less the end game, where I'm just like, I'm coasting now. Like, I could just keep going forever if I wanted to. I'm not really, no real deal where I'm like trying to reach a certain goal. It's just my company's been successful since I think we started in 1990. So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and let it roll, see how much the MMO gains for us while we're waiting for the main development team to finish up our core games. And of course, one of the things is I'll probably have to pause every time I finish up a course just to see who's close to being finished with everything. Like, some people I might accidentally leave in here and have them doing the same course 2 or 3 times, so I'd prefer not to do that if I can help it. Yeah, they're still making good progress. These guys, unfortunately, are just kind of sitting around doing nothing because everything that was needed to be done with Planet Berg 2 is finished. So I gotta just, try to take a look at everyone in here now, see who's close to being done or actually done. So George needs game design and a little bit in music and sound. He needs game design. Okay, Lester is finished, so let's pop you out real quick. You still got some ways to go. Of course, yeah, it's about to the point where I could probably start downsizing the training room as well. Game design, music, and sound. Yeah, that looks like the one I need to get with everyone now. Oh, you still need some graphics. Oh, and what was that? Office work. Okay, so Lester, I guess I'll check with you before I start moving anyone else. I think this department was good, but I'm gonna check. Yeah, you were perfect. You were perfect. Both perfect. I think it was just me, to be honest. So I guess I could go ahead and take myself out now. And it's game design I still need to work on. Oh, shoot. So, yeah, this... Well, not like it's needed right now, but still. The interface still annoying at times. But at least it's not enough to where I'm just like, I hate this game, I want bad things to happen to this game. Okay, so I'll put you up in here, and it was game design and music and sound that I was needing for a couple of the others. So let's see. Well, I guess we could do game design now, so let's do that. And I think everyone else is still good. Oh, actually, you guys are finished with all your gameplay improvements, so have you watching on Burger Girl 9 bugs. And was that the... Oh, no, you're both working on that, so you're fine. Okay, so we're good to continue. Let's go ahead and do a large boost, because we'll do Planet Berg 2, the add-on, and Burger Girl 9. People are excited because we have not been to the convention in several years, so got 100,000. Got more people getting into Planet Berg 2, getting ready for the MMO add-on. It's halfway there. Almost finished with Burger Girl 9, that's pretty exciting. Alright, I'll go ahead and pause. See where... Okay, I am finished. So I'll drop myself there because I'm going back to the main department here. I was gonna see if there's like anyone in particular that I did not want in here. Like John Romero's fine. Todd Howard is obviously fine. I guess because you got platformers on yours as well, so which one? Yeah, let me put you out. I'm back in. Oh no, you're right. Was Reichman a good one? I can't remember now. Well, you're going down to MMOs. Because I know I still got some people down in here that are not perfect. Music and sound. So, yep. You go up there. You go down here. And then, yeah, we'll get the classes back up for... Oh, I can't do music and sound. There was one person that still had a little bit left to do in office work, so let's mark that. Oops. Clear that out, and then we'll keep going. Burger Girl 9 is just about ready. pause. And we'll go ahead and release Burger Girl 9. With Namco. And yeah, another successful hit. Been almost a decade. I think it actually has been a full decade since Burger Girl 8, so people are clamoring to get back into the world of Burger Girl. So that's awesome. Now, before we get started on the next thing, which, yeah, I'm not sure. It might. Well, let me take a look here. Let's see when the last Burger World 5. Okay, so yeah, it's been a while since Burger World, so I think that means, yeah, Burger World 6 is up next. And it's going to be a AAA title with the Muzichi Engine 2.0. Commander game system. I don't remember that one. I don't think. 12.4. Let's see what the lowest one is of these. 13. So yeah, we could just stick with what we've got. PC still at 21%. Pony Game Station's at 14, which is a decent second. And the Y box with another 14. And then the Upple Muck down to 3. That's pretty sad for it. It had a good run, but yeah, it looks like its time is about done. Let's see, Burger World 5. Let's see what they said about the last Burger World game. I think it was another one that we finally hit the sweet spot, and they said nothing's wrong with it. Oh, more game depth. Okay, so we can adjust the game depth, and then we should be fine. Yeah. And the nice thing is that the copy protection, there's been this thing and it's been like the go-to one. Nothing else even needs to be done. This has been perfect for me. Getting gameplay focused more and then everything else just half of that. And it's been working out for me. And then of course we go in here and select the obvious ones like no split screen, no LAN, no VR, no touch display, no motion controls, no augmented reality, and no hologram. Definitely cut down on the production costs with that. Now that that's done, we can have them work on Burger World 6. Select everything. Burger World 6, select everything. Bugs for Burger World 6. Oh, right. Okay, so that should be good. Then we'll just focus on this. Let's see, go ahead and drop a save. And we'll go and move forward. See how many weeks it takes to get break even with Burger Girl 9. Only 3 weeks. That's not bad at all. And the fact that we're like a month in and we've already sold 3 million copies. People were really wanting that Burger Girl game. Oh shoot, I got pause. Oh. Your game has been praised by the press and fans around the world love it. With this game, you have set a new trend. Well, yeah, I know that. I've been doing that with Burger Girl for, I think Burger Girl 8 did that as well, so just keeping up with what, like, people needed Burger Girl. Alright, let's see, I know Brian Bisconti. Let's pull you out and drop you down here. Yeah, you are still needing music and sound. Same with you. Same with you. So yeah, next year when I... Oh, Wolf, yes. Actually... I'm not sure what that one means. I could go ahead and maybe build a mocap studio now. I've not done that yet, so it would be interesting to try it out just to see what all we could do. Programming. Graphics. Okay, so let's see, it was programming and graphics for the next... Oh, nope, don't want to do that yet. I gotta see who else is needing re-educated down in here. Reichman, Dominic. Not sure who you are, so let's go ahead and swap you. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. Oh, okay. So yeah, everyone else in here is pretty well set. So I could, like, Wolf here, like, his main thing is audio. So if I really wanted to, let me drop you off in here first. I could go ahead and take one of these guys who's like still lacking in a lot of the other departments. Of course, his is also really good. Okay, yeah, you. Let's drop you off up in here, and then I'm gonna bring you down in here. Okay, so do graphics. You guys are busy at work on Burger World 6. You guys are, well, you guys aren't doing anything right now because there's nothing you can do. Working on the Planet Burg 2 MMO add-on. Once that gets done, might go ahead and start on the next MMO sequel, or depending, this has only been out for 52 weeks. So I could, because I got the people, I could go ahead and have them work on MMOs and remasters while I've got these guys working on the other stuff. It's not a bad idea. I like this. That's the thing I like about this game. It's like it's making me productively think. It's, yeah, it's fun. I'm enjoying it. And you know, well, they do make. Well, as far as I know, Tycoon 2 is still being worked on, or it's like still in alpha stages or whatever, early stages. BurgerGaming. Oh, we did not get Game of the Year though. Oh, that's disappointing because the Burger Girl games usually when they come out they're Game of the Year. So, Well, Guardians or Guardian of the Dreams, congratulations! You're able to beat a hard contender for Game of the Year. Okay, gotta pause because now I think they. Let me shrink that. I think they just finished the MMO add-on, so hit that. Find a publisher, and you know it's MMO stuff. It's with Pony. Okay, so we actually have an add-on that people recommend. That's good. Most of the time I've just been like, well, you don't really need to play it, or if you like the game, sure, check it out. Alright, so I will take that. Okay, so they just finished up, so now I will... yeah, remaster. We just did Burger Boy, so I think we're up to Burger Boy 3 now. Let me go down the list here, make sure I'm not missing it. Yeah, I think we're ready for Burger Boy 3. And it looks like the consoles are all pretty much going to stay the same. Can I adjust? I guess I cannot adjust the priorities on it. We'll make it work. Okay, no hologram, no AR, no motion control, no touch. No VR. No LAN. No split screen. Alright, you guys will be working on that. You're working on that. You're working on that. You're working on that. And with that, well, I'll wait because I was thinking about going ahead and building the mocap studio, but before I do that, I want to downsize the school here because we definitely don't need 30 seats anymore. We got most of our people trained. Alright, one of your graphics designers has worked in his spare time on the current game, revised and improved a lot of its graphics. Well, for the first time ever, one of our MMO add-ons has made money, so that's good. Alright, so I want to pause. I know there might be some people that are just about finished, but I'm just going to go ahead and start sound. Because there's like 4 or 5 people that was all that they needed, and then they were finished. Alright. 47% of the way through with the Burger Boy 3 remaster. Ooh. Burger World 6 is taking a little bit longer than I thought. That's alright. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and speed her up again. $2.1 million on the servers. That's pretty nice. Alright, gotta pause again. $74% on Burger Boy 3 Remaster, 57 on Burger World. Did I screw up and leave, like, not have people? Maybe, I don't know. I'm like confused as to why they're struggling as much as they are. Well, I guess, if nothing else, since both these departments now have everyone maxed out, I'll go ahead and start taking some people out of like these departments and start swapping them. So let's see here. Siegfried, you are good. George, you are good. Alexa, you are good. Office work, and you're finished. Same with you. Damien, you are finished. Valentine, you are good. Oh, you actually need a tiny bit more music and sound, but that's fine. Erhard, you are good. I have a nice little pile up here. Okay, so take a look at what your big strengths are. I think you look like you might have been in graphics. I feel like you might have been in graphics too, so let me put you up here. Programming. Alright, well, let me go ahead and just grab the ones I want out of here. So yeah, you... you definitely still needed some, so we're gonna pop you out and drop you in there. Alright, so yeah, you two definitely need to go back. And then programming. George and Alexa. I think I might... Well, no, I think I got these guys all good to go too, don't I? Oh, they could do a little bit better. So yeah, I'm taking you out. Go to school. Yeah, it was Alexa I wanted to bring down over here. Ooh, Clive. Why did I pull you out? Oh, because you had programming and design all maxed out, but you could go back to school. And I'll bring, which one of these would be good to bring over there? Siegfried? Yeah, I'll bring you over here. Brian, you're up in there. George, I'll bring down in here. And then, who was left? That was another person for graphics. Let's take a look. Oh yeah. Get out of there. Still got 22 people in here, so... Eventually we'll get them out. Alright, so... Go ahead and start the next plane of courses. Drop a save. Go with a large booth. Show off the MMO add-on. And then Burger Boy 3 Remaster and Burger World 6. Alright, Burger Boy might, or yeah, the remaster might get done in time for holiday release. Let me pause real quick. So yeah, they're still working on gameplay stuff. Bugs are done. So it's, yeah, just waiting for them to finish up. So yeah, I'll go ahead and watch these. And once they finish up, we'll be good to release the game. Well, didn't make the quote, or didn't make the deadline, unfortunately. That's alright. You know what? Let's just finish it up. Finish up the year. Okay. Gonna pause. So graphics and audio have finished up. They are close. Let me see if I can help. Oh, never mind. Okay. Well, yeah, they're almost finished. These guys did a good job getting everything finished pretty quick on that, so it's just waiting for our... Why is our development guys so slow? Is it because I'm in there? Or is it because Todd Howard's in there? I bet it's Todd. Okay, so let me check all these people now. Alright, you still got a little bit in graphics and you're finished. Christina, you are good. I'll drop you off down here. Ezekiel, you're good. Drop you off. Piero. Programming. Wanda, you're good. Programming. Yeah, it looks like programming is the next one I need to do, and I'll be able to pull out a fair number of people, so I could go ahead and get that set up to be the next course. And then just, like, see... you are kind of doing a little bit of everything, so let's see. I don't know what that is. That looks like graphics, so let me go over here with you just to see if there's anyone. Almost. Okay. There we go. There we go. Ezekiel kind of looked at graphics too. Or that was motion. No, actually, I think he would work in here. So yeah, let's do that. Paula. Oh, Emil, yeah, let's get you up here. And I don't really know if you need to be in sound or not, but we'll take a look and see who else could get a little bit more training. All right. For now, I'll leave you guys there. Ladies, if you'll come down here with me. You are now working on bug control for MMOs and remasters. Congratulations, gentlemen. Welcome to re-education. I think it was, what was it? It was programming, and I think maybe office work was the other one I was needing to finish up for some people in here. Oh, music and sound. Okay, yeah, that works. So let's go ahead and get you guys going. I'll drop a save. Oh, right. No, I need to pause again because everyone's finished on the remaster. Koei was our guys for Burger Boy. And it turned out to be really well, so that's good to hear. Alright, I'll take it. Now that that is done, we will I guess we'll go ahead and work on World of Berg 3. And it is an MMO. And I can adjust these, so let's see what they said about World of Berg 2. Better story and too much for casual gamers. Okay. No split screen, no LAN, no 3D, no touch, no motion, no augmented reality, no hologram. And yeah, we'll do $5. Alright. These guys are learning. Those guys are getting ready to work on the next game. Ugh. For whatever reason, these guys are taking forever. I must have missed something on Burger World 6. Like, something stupid that we don't need, like motion controls or VR. Alright, let's pause. I honestly cannot remember. It was it office work the last one I needed for some people? World of Burgers coming along nicely. Burger World 6 just finished up. We'll release it and then start work on Croc. Okay, RPG Adventure. Could do Electric Arts. They seem to have quite a bit of the market, and it's been a while since we've done a Burger World game, so a new publisher would make sense. Alright. Great graphics. Sound, on the other hand, they just are like, it's fine. Alright, I'll take it. Congrats, team. Now you can work on Croc 7 to hopefully come out before the decade, or before a decade is passed since the last game came out. What did they say about Croc 6? Oh, there we go. Oh, no complaints. Alright, we'll just leave everything as is then. Technology we don't need to worry about, we'll just pump more into gameplay. Alright. No holograms, no AR, no motion, no touch, no VR, no LAN, no split screen. Oops. Alright, that should be good. Alright, Burger Girl 9 was finally taken off the market. 10 million units sold. And a profit of 23 million. I'd say that's pretty good. Alright, now it's time to pause again. See if any of these people are good to be taken out. You need graphics, that's right. Alright, sewing more. And you are in sound, so let me drop you down here. I'm not sure what your name is, but we'll bring you down here. Okay, graphics for 2 people, and they should be good. Balthazar. Okay. See, I'll do graphics next. I know one of you was 3D sound. Yeah, so let's see who... Yeah, we'll take you out. Roger, you go out. Balthazar's in. And I think everyone in here will be... Oh. Almost. Yeah, I'll just do that then. Get out of there. Alright. You should all be good. Croc 7 is going along nicely. I can't remember, what were you working on? The next MMO, right? Yeah, World of Berg 3. 2.3 million on the server, so we got plenty of space. Everything else is good. I just wish that all the stupid World of Berg and Planet Berg stuff would go away. I'm not sure why it's not being taken down. Or if there's a way you could get it to go off the screen. Alright, I'll focus on these guys, because once this gets done, I should be able to pull out a couple more people. And, you know what, while I'm at it, let me just go ahead and enable this so I can sell these ones, so that way they're not sitting down here. Yeah, I think 25 is going to be pretty good for now, because more than likely, I might even have to either, like, find new departments for them to work in, or just fire some people just because I won't have any room for them, but we'll see. At this point, I probably could, well, if it would let me, I could highlight all of them, but I'll wait for them to get finished with this training before I mess around, so I can downsize the room and then get the what am I thinking of? Why can I not think? Oh, downsize the training room so then I can build up the mocap department. Your programmers were a little unfocused there, by some bugs have appeared in the current game. Thanks. Oh, I was not even paying attention. Okay, let's see how things are going along. A little over halfway done on that. A little way over halfway done on that. Alright, let's see who's good to go. Ditmar, you are finished. Congratulations. Ah, so close, Eric. Music and sound. design. Music and sound. Music and sound. Alright, I'll do music and sound if I can, and then I think... Oh, there we go. Bento. Yeah, music and sound next, and then that should be ideal. So let me take a look at who I've got up in here for our sound guys. Lorenz, get out of here. Did I? Oh, I did not. I forgot to deselect that again. Disable. And then, yeah, Lorenz. Anywhere down in here. 16-bit, so yeah, you can go up in there. I don't really know what you were doing, so let's just take a look and see if there's anyone else in sound. Just a little bit more. You probably could go back to training. Same with you, but you looked the worst of the bunch, so good job. Ditmar. Alright, so yeah, working on sound, and then we can start moving people. BurgerGaming, awesome. With Burger Boy 3 Remaster. Sweet. Alright. Gotta pause again. See where everyone's at. Almost 3/4 of the way through World of Burg 3. No, 60% of the way through Croc 7, so I'd say mid 2038. But yeah, let's take a look at all of our people in here. Alright. Kenny. Out with you. Kolja. Just a little bit more in game design, you're good. Esdras. Isolde. And Kenny. Alright, so let's see if there's anyone left in graphics that needs... Oh, yep, there we go. There's one. Let's see which one of you looked like you were good in graphics. I don't know if that is, but we'll say that it is. We'll say it is. Oh, go back down. Thank you. Okay, I think everyone in here is good. Congratulations, everyone. Everyone in here is. Congratulations. Pretty sure everyone in here is. I think this was the first department. I wanted to make sure everyone was 100%. Okay, so now it's just the people in this department. George is good. Mark, you're out. Soren, you're out. I'll grab a couple of the ones up here. We'll go with Kenny. Oh, the Kenny brothers. Everyone relies on the Kenny brothers. I know they're not brothers because they don't have the same last name, but Kenny and Kenny. All right. Now it's time to check everyone up in these sections. I think there might be one more down there that needs taken out. Oh, it might be him. Okay. Fridolin. Caught you just in time. Alright. Drop you down there. And let's see who I want to take. Kolja. Alright, so everyone working on the remasters and the MMOs maxed out stats. Now I just need to make sure everyone in all the other departments is the same. Well, let's see, your main thing is audio, so let's check everyone here first. Oh, yep. Helena Davis. Bye-bye. Okay. So that should be good. And with that out of the way, if I can, select all of them. Put all of you down, and then I can remove that, and we'll build a new one. Oh, as soon as I move down a little bit. And that is training room. Now I don't like where that's positioned. Don't like where that was positioned. That's, ooh, 16. I think we saw like 20 some in there. So that's not gonna cut it. So get rid of that. Try again. Oops, I don't know what that was. Training room. $25, okay. That should be good. I feel like that was the same size. I did not make any improvement. But I think this space up here should be enough for the audio, or the mocap. We're gonna make it work. Alright, mocap. I kind of want it flush, if I can. Oh, I selected the wrong square, I think. And where should I put the door for that? We'll put it like... Well, this guy's over here gonna be using it, so we'll do it like that. Really? I can only get 2 people in there? Okay. Well, that's not gonna work, so... Unless I can fiddle around... Let me pick up objects. Where's my icon? There we go. Okay, 1 there. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna have to... Wow, that takes a lot of up a lot more room than I thought it would. So, and I probably could have moved that. Yeah, I should have moved that further down. I guess since I still have them collected there, and it's a colossal waste of money, but at this point, I don't care. Yeah, move it down here. Demolish. I can't because I've got them learning right now, so we're gonna cancel course. Okay, disable picking up objects. Build room. Training room. I can't remember if that was enough. 20, and how many students did I have? I cannot remember now. Oh, that's definitely more. Okay, so let me drop you there. So I can scrap this and try it one more time. Okay, that should be good. I guess that's the only one I can do this year, so there you go. Enjoy that. And that should be enough room for mocap. Okay, that'll be fine. Because I honestly don't know if and when I would be using this. It's just having it for the sake of having it, to be honest. But yeah, I think that's a good place to drop a save and keep going. Now, is there an option? I might take a look after we get done with this little wave of learning and development. Just to see if I could get all the other MMO stuff taken down. Okay, so let me double check here. Yeah, they're all finished, so you can work on removing bugs for... Oh, because there's a lot of bugs in World of Berg. But you're 86% of the way through, that's good. Three-quarters of the way through. Okay. So... let me take a look at this again just to see. Yeah, I don't know why I would want to do that, so I'm just gonna leave it. Okay. These guys are all done. Okay, so it's just you? Alright, well, if you're the only one, guess what? You're gonna be the first one in mocap. Congratulations. Probably won't use mocap yet until... Oh, we got Burger Girl 8 next. No, Burger Girl 9, that's right. So yeah, we can do mocap in that. These guys down here, once they are finished with World of Burg 3, we'll probably do an add-on for it, and then work on a Burger Boy remaster. I can't remember. I guess we'll do programming. Alright, large booth. I think it's the same stuff as last year. Okay, they are just about finished, so that's awesome. Okay, let me check with you guys. I guess I still have a couple people that need learning. So let's, I think you got everything done. Yeah. So just remove bugs in Croc 7. And then these guys are all done. Just basically waiting for the main development team to finish up. Oh, let me check these guys to see if they're... Eric Clark. Alright, you are the next person to join mocap. Basically, gotta go through the first 4 people to max out. Will be added to mocap. Alright, we got our mocap team. That's everyone from mocap. Elena Davis. Let me bring you over here. There's someone in here. Oh, Hideo Kojima, huh? I'll grab you first. Oh wait, did I start another course for you guys? Nope, sure haven't. Alright, not quite ready for World of Berg. Okay, now I might be ready for World of Berg. Okay, yep, everything's finished. It's another MMO, so of course Pony is our guys for that. Another MMO that turned out really well. Awesome. Okay, now that that's done, we can work on an MMO add-on for World of Berg. And then remove bugs in the add-on. Yeah, I guess there's nothing else they could do there, so remove bugs in the add-on. And then you guys are just taking a break. Alright. Nicely done, everyone. Just a little bit longer on Croc 7 development. Alright, Burger World 6 finally taken off the market. 4.85 million units sold. 5.8 million profit, which is okay, but... Oh, and at the same time, Burger Boy 3 Remaster got taken off the market, which sold 5.29 and made 10 million in profit. Alright, we'll pause. That's still coming along okay. But they have just finished Croc 7. So we'll go ahead and get that out. Again, I'm not entirely sure who he used. Oh, well, fan base with Pony is in platformers right now, so there we go. It has gameplay weaknesses, but you can live with it. It turned out really well, so I'll take it. Alright, now that is out, so now these guys need to crack down on Burger. Oh, we did make Burger Girl 9. Did we skip 8 or did I? Maybe I'm not paying attention. Okay, Burger Girl 10 is going to be the first one with mocap. Burger Girl. Well, actually, we're going to go with what we did with Burger Boy. Burger Girl X. Check to make sure. Mizuchi Engine 2.0. And that's going to go out on the last game consoles ever made, since no one seems to be making game consoles anymore. Alright, let's see what they said about Burger Girl 9. Better story for Burger Girl. Okay. Gonna go that way. Yeah, I'll do it that way. Still don't see the point of any of that. Okay, so improve gameplay on Burger Girl X. Remove bugs on Burger Girl X. Improve sound, Burger Girl X. Improve graphics, Burger Girl X. And now, for the first time ever, I don't know if I need filming. Animation is the main thing, so okay. See how well this goes. You guys are still learning. You guys are still working. I think this is a good point. We'll save. And let it roll. Alright, well, I want to pause again just to see office work. Office work. Alright, well, I'll just go ahead and start office work. Croc 7 with best graphics, BurgerGaming with Studio of the Year, World of Berg with Game of the Year. Wow, I did not expect the MMO to be Game of the Year. So good for us. I guess I could check real quick. How far along are we? 40% of the way? What if they do filming as well on this? Okay, is it only one or the other? That would make the most sense. Okay, yeah. That's fine. Alright, not quite yet. Okay, now we can pause. Clear that. Alright, I got all the bugs fixed in it. So, yeah. I think that's a good point to wrap up on the MMO add-on. And of course, Pony. Oh, there it is. Alright, now that you guys have done that, now we can go with Burger Boy 4 Remaster. No hologram, no augmented, no motion, no touch, no VR, no LAN, oh, no split screen. Now, what if we did this with the Burger Boy 3 remaster? Or, sorry, Burger Boy 4 remaster. Yeah, it just doesn't make any sense, to be honest. Just go with animation, call it good. Alright. I think that should be good. Well, actually, while I'm at it, let's go ahead and pause and see if anyone's finished up here. Alright, Amos. Oh, you're just about. Paula. Roger. A couple of them are just about there. Lorenz. And Gerd. Kind of look at, I think I got everyone done in sound here. I guess someone's in the bathroom. So yeah, let me take a look at the people down in here. Alright, Eric. School. Let's go with Paula. Lorenz. So I'm gonna say, is there someone in the... Oh, you. Oh, you're in class. How about you? Ah, Hideo. Oh, and Soren, okay. Hideo and Soren, you go. Here. And then what departments were you in? Looks like one of you was here. go with Roger. See if there's anyone else missing anywhere. Oh, maybe that one guy was in class anyways. What about these ones? Oh yeah, I still have a couple people up in here. All right. Alright. So at this point, I think I've pretty much got everyone maxed out in all departments. It's just going to be, you know, whoever's left in the learning center is going to be more or less just training and getting maxed out and then release it to the wild or something. Which, well, that begs to make me think, do I go ahead and hire 7, I think it's 7 more people to fill that out? Oh yeah, I could do it this way, I forgot. Yeah, let's go with someone that's got a high amount of stars and then someone that's got a low amount, just to see if there's any difference. All right. Yep, they're working on the Burger Boy 4 remaster. No, Let's Play showed a beta version of the game. The hype has risen remarkably. Not markedly. Still halfway through. Uh-oh. A song for the current game resembles a rock song from the charts. Well, to be fair, because Burger Boy 4 has been out longer than that, I'm going to say that they're doing it, so we're going to countersue. Because that's what you do in these situations, right? When things don't go your way. Alright, the World of Burg 3 add-on. The Burger Boy 4 remaster. And then the grand finale to the Burger Girl franchise. Possibly. Burger Girl X. Alright. They're about a little over 60% of the way done. They're about halfway done. Alright, graphics for Burger Girl X are just about, they're done. Audio is just about there. Yeah, Burger Girl X will be out in 2040. Well, our MMO add-on was Game of the Year. Screw you, other game companies. I think that's basically a sign that our company is the company. When, yeah, if the best Game of the Year is an add-on to an MMO, the rest of you are just hang your head in shame. Alright, Burger Boy 4... I think they still got a little ways to go with the mechanics and all that, so I'll let them finish that up before we release. They are just about finished. Burger Girl X could come out any time now, and let's go ahead and pause. Yeah, they still got a little bit more to go on that, so I'll just go ahead and release yeah, we'll go ahead and release Burger Girl X. Graphics are really good, sound is well done, controls are very good, gameplay is well done. It's a smash hit and a candidate for Game of the Year, which is a lot better than what Burger Boy X was when it came out. Alright. I'll take it. And what do you guys want to work on then? You want to do contract work just to kill some time? Since I think I'm pretty much... Yeah, I might be calling it here after a little while, so... Yeah, we'll let it run. Alright, they finished. Oh, and they finished. Okay. I'll give it one more month. Oh, okay. Croc 7 just got taken down. I'd say that's decent. 7 million units sold, 8 million in profit. Alright, let's go ahead and release Burger Boy 4 Remaster. That was a Koei. Yeah, I think I'll let this run through the rest of the year. And see how things look at the end of the year. Between Burger Girl X and Burger Boy 4 Remaster. Oh, they're done with all the work. And yeah, we'll just show off the games that we've released. So Burger Boy 4 Remaster, Burger Girl X, and then last year's Game of the Year, MMO add-on for World of Berg. Uh-oh, we just hit the video game crash. That's not good. Alright, so yeah, I'll get, well, basically get almost to the end of the year. Alright. Burger Boy 4 Remaster with Best Graphics. BurgerGaming Studio of the Year. Burger Girl X with Game of the Year. Yeah. Pretty much the confirmation that, yeah, beat the game. Okay. We're gonna pause there and basically do a wrap-up. Again, I don't know why these are still on here. I wish I could take them off. At this point in time, yeah, remasters and sequels have been doing well for me, but it was the MMOs that, once we got into the swing of things, that's where we get the real money, which, I know it's not the ideal way of seeing things as far as, like, the way you want a game company to be. But, yeah, Burger Girl X, our, big finale for the franchise, and already made 10 million in, or is that 10 million copies sold? I think that's what that is. Burger Boy Remaster's not bad at all. Came out about a month and a half later, or is that 2 months later? Yeah, 2 months later. As a remaster. Let's see where I could go to get, like, our game summary. Well, on the top of the screen, 2.8 million fans. I don't know what to do to make them happy. I don't think they've ever been happy, but they keep buying our stuff, so who cares? $936.75 million. So we're not in a situation where we're worried about losing money. 2 development groups with audio, video, and then gameplay mechanics, or quality control. Guess it's on here, isn't it? Oh, so this is what I could have done if I was in, like, on the other hand, where I just had people making games for other companies instead of our own. Fans in the last 100 months, and it's just been flat. I don't know what's going on there. But, oh yeah. Started out in the 1990s, so basically 50 years in the gaming industry. Took a little while, but finally found our straights, and okay, so this is where we can see like the big stuff, the big numbers. So yeah, Burger Girl has been the franchise, bar none. With, I don't understand this. Why Burger Boy 3 is on there twice? Did I release the same game twice? I don't know. But as far as the top 10 goes, Burger Girl is in there 1, 2, 3, 4 times. Croc is in there twice, which that's fine as well. Burger Boy did manage to get in there, technically, I guess. Let's see, as far as MMOs go, if it will... I was gonna say, is it gonna go or did it freeze? feel like it might have froze. Okay, maybe I won't do that. Oh, MMO active subscriptions, okay. Big Computer People 2, Planet Berg 2 with 606, and then World of Berg 3 with 2.59 million. Total downloads. World of Berg with 4.4, Planet Berg with 2.72. Let's see, company. Oh. Game reviews. So yeah, we go. Well, actually, we can see how many we've done over the years. So 53. Was Ace X my very first one? I can't think that that was right. Oh no, because the remasters popped up, that changed some stuff around. But yeah, early on, we tried to make a eroticism game called Ace X. That did not go over very well. And even our first Croc game was not well received. But as you can see, up on 44, the Croc remaster was a 73%. And then, of course, World of Berg, our first dip into MMOs, was not great. Burger Crush was a puzzle game that did not bode well. Same with Mini Burger. But yeah, once we did hit our strides with the Burger Boy franchise, and then expanding into Burger Girl. And then we did Burger World. And then we launched into the MMOs with World of Burger. Or World of Berg, I guess you could say. And then Planet Berg. Once we hit Burger Boy X, it did not... Where is Burger Boy X? That one does... Okay, Burger Boy 9 was 79%, but I feel like X was lower than that. Okay, yeah. 76%. So, finished off the Burger Boy franchise poorly, but then we, you know, started doing remasters of the old games, and that was a lot better. But, yeah, when we made Burger Girl, that was basically our cash cow. That was where we were getting the most, and you can even see... Like, yeah, Burger Girl X was high, but even the one before that, even the two before that, 8 and 9, were Game of the Year contenders. Game turnover. Well, this is probably going to be the big one. MMOs, obviously. World of Berg, Planet Berg, World of Berg 2, World of Berg 3, Planet Berg 2. Because they're MMOs, that's where we got a lot of our money from. And then as far as the retail games go, yeah, Burger Girl 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, all well over 10 million in profit. I don't think I made any game bundles. I'm not sure. I was having those guys work on game reports at one point, but I think I just kind of gave up on it. Lots of feedback on our games. After a certain point with Burger Girl, they were just saying it's great, so it's like, didn't even need to bother with that. Yeah, the engines, like the Mizuchi engine, ended up being the last one to come out, which is really good. And in its entire lifetime... Actually, let me go back. Okay, so personal computer was the one that was the most used out of all of them. 805 games made on it since, well, it says 1980. 2019 was when the last game console. Oh, actually, never mind. The Nintendo, was it the Nintendo Fee Unlimited, came out in 2025, but yeah, 2025 was the last year a game console came out, but the ones from 2019, the GameStation 5 and the Y-Box Extreme, have still been used even up until 2041. This might show me which. Oh, like the Amiku 1000. There were several that had very poor, like hardly any. Well, obviously no market representation because no games. So I could go. Yeah, is this? Yeah, this goes in order of which ones had games. So obviously, personal computer, GameStation 5 had 132. The Apple Muck was the next one, even though it's down now, 319. But then you go, yeah, let's go clear down to the bottom. See which ones were unlucky enough to have, like, there's a few in here that have at least 10 or less. But let's see. Oh, the Virtual Joy had 2. Okay, so the Amiku 1000, Atari 5200, Commander C127, the Vector, which unfortunate for that, Colortech Vision, Intelvisual SIG 2000, Amstar CCP, Akun Archimed, the Minivision, Arcade 2640, Astro Arcade. Of course, a lot of these are from the early, like 70s even. Zero games on them whatsoever. But yeah, it's like, I was gonna see which one was like the most recent that didn't have a single game made for it. Like maybe 84 with the Module Vision. 84. Yeah, there's 83 there. 84. Oh, the Akun Archimed with 87. Okay, so yeah, 87 was the... If you made something after 87, you at least had something on it. But there was a bunch before 87 that were just unfortunate enough that had nothing. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and wrap up there. Again, I enjoyed this. This was a fun little game to play just to see how well I could do. Granted, yes, this was on easy difficulty. I hate to think of how bad it would have been. It probably just might have been a case of taking a lot longer to get good. Or I'm not sure how it would adjust for the difficulty. Like if maybe just start with less money or what. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. Would like to come back to it at some point to maybe try, from a different perspective, instead of being the one making the games, be the company that's mainly focused on development. Or I guess I could take a look here, see what all you can do in that department. So yeah, develop a game or an engine that could be used, or contract work, or, well, not develop a game. Well, yeah, contract work, so just actual contract work, or even something like making a game for another company that's going to be coming out on something else. Or could go with, you know, the other side of things with console development, support, or production, and things like that. Of course, we need research in that, and then anytime something new came up, we just have to do research into it. So it would be something else that could be worth trying, just like maybe being the company that makes the console, like the new hip console that you want to get the other companies making video games for, and play it that way. Just try to be like, the one company that everyone else comes to. But we'll see how that goes, if we end up doing it or not. But yeah, had a good time with it. If it looked like fun to you, I would recommend it. On the Switch, it's very finicky. I feel like this was a game that was ported over from PC, and they tried their best with getting controls set up for it, but it does feel like it would be a lot easier to control and do everything with a mouse and keyboard. The second, or the Mad Games Tycoon, I believe, is in beta on Steam. And people have went online to say that, things that they liked about this game, but they wanted changed or fixed or improved, and they've pretty much done that. But yeah, fun little game. One to kind of, think in a business sense, or, instead of being like run and gun and shoot, or dodge and attack and stuff like that, you're thinking on a like production and profits type of deal, kind of like the 2 Point games, which is another one I would kind of want to come back to at some point, but we'll see. But yeah, I'll go ahead and head out for today. I'll be back on Saturday, and I'll be back over there behind me on the big TV with just headphones on the PS5 to play something. It might be a short one, or just something that I do over the weekend, or it might be one that takes long enough that'll get us through into June and closer to summer for my big summer game project, more or less. But anyway, thanks again, everyone. Really hope you enjoyed, and as always, until next time, I'll see you later, and take care.